This is really exciting because I don't know what I'm doing. It's an experiment. Like always, experiments are always exciting. So I hope that within the next minute, everybody from my YouTube channel is going to show up, Facebook and Twitter and who knows what else. I tried to hook all that up. So let's see. That or I'm talking to myself for the next hour and a half. Okay, so it looks like I'm hooked up. So let me get the camera fixed here. I brought my camera from home. Excellent quality picture. Trying to find the right camera angle so that you guys can see the whole shop. Actually, this is pretty cool because now I can kind of just talk to the camera like this and I can swing it around. I brought the little webcam with me. So if you want to take a look at the shop, I have the forge. I built this hood. The top half I got from I bought a bunch of stuff out of a blacksmith shop, and I had that anvil in the forge that I am putting back up for sale. So I used this part, which is very important. I used it to attach it up there, and I attached it to the back right there, and I put a hole in the wall, and it runs out the window. Is this cable long enough? Yeah, it goes up a good, I'd say 6 feet maybe. So I don't know, this isn't working. I don't see anybody. I hope I'm not talking to myself. So let's see. Okay. It's like that song. Is there anybody out there? Where am I going to put you guys so you guys can see me work? Wobbly camera. Oh, it's raining. It's raining. Whoop. Okay, I'm just going to let this run for a minute. And I'm going to go shut the car because it's raining. Okay. Enough rain. Have anybody show up yet? No. Why is this not working? Okay. Well, what we got here? Private chat. I want to change that. Okay, we got 2 people watching now. That's good. Let's see the chat. We got the chat right here. Ah, here we go. I got it. I have to figure this out. Okay, here we go. Captain Fuzzy Outdoor Adventures from YouTube. Ah, now it's working. I hope it works. Okay, this is an experiment, guys. I have new software. I'm using Restream. No advertisement. I'm just trying to figure this out because I'd like to broadcast my live streams across multiple channels to get a greater audience and more attention to my channel. So that's going to be a new experiment. Now, enough talking. I see this is working because everybody's logged in. Let me focus in at my face here. So as you can see, here is the forge. I think it looks pretty cool. It's a lot of this is like Frankenstein together with like tiny little screws, but it's super efficient. I like it. And I'm about to fire it up live, so we're going to try to find a perfect location so we can see the forge and me doing all the work right here, maybe, huh? Maybe a little bit more down, up, I'm not sure. So, all right, good day, everybody. Okay, we're going to do this as long as the batteries hold up. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Very exciting. So let me go ahead and start up the forge. Get rid of all my paper weights here. Okay, so let's see what happens. We have 3 watching. Okay, here we go. I'm going to fire up the forge, and we're going to make something today. I have a hammer here that I just finished restoring. This is a nice blacksmith hammer that I got in the collection of tools with the stuff that I bought. I'm going to put a handle on this. I'm going to take this home. So I'm going to set it out of the way for now. Okay, let's fire up the forge. Exciting moments live from the Viking Blacksmith Shop. Where'd my shovel go? Use this one for now. All right. That's some. All right, yeah, some fire starting material ready to go right here. Torch over here. Now, if I did this usually more traditionally with a flint and steel, that'd be. We got 5 people watching. Okay. Okay, for those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Matt. My channel is Berserker Gang 2019. I'm a Viking Age reenactor and blacksmith, and I do some woodwork as well. Started my YouTube channel in 2018, and then it turned out that 2019 seemed to be the year that I really got started with it, so I changed the name to Berserker Gang 2019, and that's how this came about. And I just got my blacksmith shop kind of set up. Finally, a big dream has finally come true. I've been working very hard for it, and now we're going to test. It's in the test and tune phase right now still. But the only things I still have to do is I have to clean up around the outside, do some outside work. And I'd really like to find my dream anvil, 500 kilograms, to complete the shop the way I'd like to have it. I'm going to also install a running rail up here so I can use a hoist with a chain, like a real, for heavy objects, which is really cool. Der Bonus, Ado. Guten Morgen. Ja, live in meiner Werkstatt. Meine Schmiede ist so ziemlich fertig gesagt. Ich freue mich, dass du da bist. Das ist so cool. Good morning, Radiation Raven. Nice to see you. I'm trying out some new software, so it's pretty cool you guys tuned in. I'm going to try to get the right camera angle for you guys so you guys can see all the action going on here while I'm working. Really like to put you guys right here on the vise. Let's see if that's any better. This is all experimental right now. So let's see. How's that? Right there. Me standing here talking to that camera right there. Me turning around working on the anvil. All right, we'll try that out for now. Fire up the safety here. All right. So we need some charcoal. Our little fire starting equipment there has already went out. Charcoal. Ja, sieht gut aus, ja. Wenn du mal kommst, ich habe noch einen Nebenraum. Ah, danke schön. Wenn du mal kommst, ich habe noch einen Nebenraum. Du leidest Bett drin, du kannst dich besaufen drin legen, du brauchst dich nicht mehr hier auf den Boden legen. And my buddy Svenny likes to party hardy. He'll get to come over and visit. He doesn't have to sleep on the floor anymore. I think I gotta open the camera up just a little bit, like that, so you guys can see. I don't know, I think I like the other camera angle better a little bit. I think I'm going to move you guys back over to the computer. Yeah, we'll stay right there so I can look at the computer and talk to you guys. So, yeah, the bellows works pretty good. It's driven by a foot pedal. This is a field forge, a German field forge. It's probably older than World War I. It's about 1910 when they made this, and I acquired this and restored it many times already. I've been using it that long. I've had it for 3 years now, actually, really. And when I got it, it was junk, but all the structure was still intact. I just had to put some new moving parts on it here and there, and a new belt. And we're like good. Now it's kind of smoky in here. I have the doors open and everything until it gets nice and hot, and then all the smoke can draw out the top. And as it gets to start burning, the charcoal stops smoking. Then it starts to spit sparks, and you got to kind of hide your face. All right, now the nasty part. Now I've got a nice fire started up. I'm gonna get some coals. I have some nice charcoal right here. Some nice blacksmith coal. I want to place that on the fire. That's what really stinks. Thank you very much. Yeah, I tend to always use old tools. Lots of, I would say 90% of my blacksmithing equipment is all recycled tools. Old tools, recycled tools are tools that I have repurposed and made myself out of other tools that have been broken or I've had need for over time. So we're gonna very gently heat this up. I don't want to heat this up too fast because that'll put a lot of smoke out at one time, and it's too much to stand. It puts out that yellow sulfur smoke, which is really disgusting. And what's good is the smoke goes up, and since the building is vented on the roof on each end, the building has excellent ventilation. To get this up the temperature one time real good. All right. So, it already smells like a blacksmith shop in here. You can, I've got to get all my tools set up here. Oh, hook, poker. I made this, by the way. Blacksmith has to make a lot of his own tools. Little hook thing with like twist in it there. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a hanger here to hang all these nice things because I don't like having these hang off the side of the forge in the moving parts area. But that'll be for another day. We need some more coal. All right. Now is the time to strike while the iron is hot. Yes, but I still have some wood in here from the other night. All right. Okay. It puts out a lot of heat. It's like super warm over here. So we're gonna let that sulfur smoke, the yellow smoke. I don't know if you guys can see the lights kind of I darken that down. Somewhere I have a lot of light coming through the shop here. I think that this is gonna darken up the camera a little bit. I don't think that did much. Okay. Well, I have the barn doors open. That's probably why I need the windows open for air. I'm going to let that set there and smolder at a low temperature. That'll guarantee that the smoke, the sulfur, can come out real slowly. And now we just have to figure out what are we going to make today. It's got to be a small job. I don't have that much time. The battery on this laptop is only going to last me probably. Let's take a look. It says hour and a half. So we have an hour probably to make something cool. So what it'll be? Let's see. I think I was planning on making one of my favorites, the flint steel. I've got a Viking buddy. His name's Paul. We were just having a conversation the other day. I met him in a hardware store by chance. I was like, "Hey, you! Hi, what's going on?" Yeah, and we're just having a talk about. And here's that yellow smoke. We're gonna make some. Yeah, it's got to smolder out like that, but that's usually within 5 minutes. That's gone. Yeah, so I don't know what we're gonna make today. Let's see. We could make Good question. What could we make? Any suggestions? Yeah, I'm not sure how this works. Make a mace. I don't think that's a small job. That's going to take like a day. Could make a small knife, maybe. Could make a small knife blade. Flint steel for your buddy seems appropriate for the time you have. Okay. Well, that's it takes about an hour to make one properly. We go get some materials and then we can start right at it. I just have to step outside and grab something out of the trailer and then we can get at it. Wow, this is exciting. Okay. Practice my singing skills. The chimney works really well from the outside. Okay. That in the safe spot. My gloves. Gloves. Give this some heat. All right, we are ready to go. Now I have my favorite hammer. Where is it? Okay, we'll start with my favorite hammer. And I have a piece of an old file. This is one that's been broken off already. I like to use I like to use the end that's already got half my work done for me. So I'm going to. Good morning, good afternoon, Kevin. So we got to find the right tool to hold this. I don't know if this is going to be adequate. I guess we'll try this. Pair of tongs. Okay, we're going to need my special tool. Where's my special tool? It's my special tool. And it's raining outside. Isn't that awesome? And we're not getting wet. Ha ha ha. We're inside. All right, here we go. Off in the fire. first heat. We got here 3 people watching. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. Yes, Nick, we're making a, first of all, hello, welcome. Making a quick flint striker. A hammer, yes. Get good at that. We use two tongs. Oh, we gotta pay attention. Must pay attention. Yeah, these are kind of hard to flip because they're carefully. And I have to pay attention that when I'm talking, I don't forget to watch this because it can melt within a second and you have to start over. It's hard getting that end to squish down. I do have some tools to help me do that, but that's 50-50. It's It's raining outside, I'm not getting wet. Gotta thin out that edge, getting there real quickly now. Once you get down to a certain thickness, it's easy to work that material, but need some more coals. What's this? A surprise. Like an old buckle or something. Don't want that. Yeah, that's about a half an hour of work. Lots of work. Let's see what you guys are writing. Hello, Curtis Miller. Welcome to see this setup. Glad to see everybody tuning in to this live stream. Woo, it's hard work. And it's pouring rain outside. Oh, we're here. It's pouring rain outside. And I'm not getting wet. It's awesome. I can watch the beautiful scenery, the rain falling. Absolutely awesome. I'm so happy. I'm happy to share that with you guys. Ugh. All right. Where's my pliers? Oh. All right, now I'm going to thin out the tip so I can do the curl on it. My pants keep falling down. Okay. I can see that there's a little bit of splitting going on. I don't know if you can see the end there is splitting a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cool this down real quick and file that off, because that's kind of going to give me poor quality end product. So I'm going to just cool this off real quick. Quench it down. And that's very common that when you're using this kind of file steel that you'll have a problem like that. So I usually just go ahead with it and just forge it out. But since this is for a friend, this has to be kind of really nice. I don't want to, have something that's not satisfactory. I don't want to give somebody something that's not nice. The file. All right, let's see. I think you're better off using the grinder, huh? Oh, there it goes. All right, that's good. Now we'll put it back in the fire. Yeah, it's not that large actually. It's only about a meter by a meter by about another 1.5 meters tall. I may need to extend the front of it just about this much right here. Let's see. Okay, we're getting there. I want to gently stretch the tip so that I can make a nice curl. If I do it too hard, I'll split the metal again, and then I'll have to restart. All right. I would say we can now start on the other side. And I think what I'm going to do is cut with the grinder. Yeah. Okay, we're going to cut it now. Do the other side. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Normally I would go ahead and use a chisel. To cut it. But that's a bit of a problem right now. That'll take too long. All right, now I'm going to put on my face protection. realized that I'm cutting hot metal. There's hot sparks. Blah. Okay. Almost looks a little bit about like a knife. The other half could probably forge a little knife out of it. But that's what I usually do, is I usually take the grinder and I cut triangles. And quickly gives me a shortcut to get a whole bunch of these done in one day. So now I've got to stretch the other side out as long as this side, so that's gonna be fun. To mark my edge. I already tell I have to, this transmission belt is stretching. Not good. Woo! Perfect. Uh-oh, you guys fell down. Okay, let me correct that. Ah, there we go. You guys fell off the computer. We had a wind gust come through here. Let me fix. A chain drive. Yeah, I could probably build one. You're right about that, but I'm not going to. I managed to get that far in one. Where we at? In one heat. So I'm gonna put it back in the fire. I had to stop because you guys fell down. Camera. I'm gonna put it back in there. Yeah, I fixed it already. Now I gotta be real careful. It's real easy to mess up at this point because the metal there's not a lot of metal. Okay. Now I see that I'm off center. I either do one of two things. I either cut some of this side off, or I try to fix it. We're going to try to fix it. And I got to figure out a different pair of tongs. These are not holding on as well. Let's see about these here. Okay. We'll try these out for a run. Hey, Moncoco64, welcome. Just trying out some new streaming software. So far, it's I think it's doing all right. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the other side again. I need to shorten that up a little bit. I also need to bring the shoulder down some. I'm a little bit out of practice. We're getting good at this. No, nunchuck. Yeah, I'm going to have to end up cutting a little bit of this one off, but that's okay. I would say just a little bit more. Yeah, it is good to be back in the forge. It feels real good, except I can feel that I didn't eat any breakfast. I'm feeling kind of sick this morning. Always struggling with my usual problems, but what you gotta do, you gotta do. I gotta be in the forge. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut it again after I cool it down. Cooling it down so I don't burn myself. It's the only reason. Okay. Grinder. It's always scary to watch the sparks fly in a wooden shop, but I have a gravel floor, so it should be safe. Now we have to stretch the other side back out to the same length as the other one. Do some twisty curls, clean it up, stamp it, and harden it. So I think another 30 minutes and we should be finished. Hopefully. I don't have all that much time left. Vanessa should be on her way here as we speak. Yeah, it's I had to teach myself everything. I took some classes, and basically, I made the hard mistake. I learned mostly everything I know in life the hard way. Yeah, but I guess that's some of the best experience. But I taught myself most of it. I took a lot of classes, and I have a lot of experienced blacksmith friends that you hang out with and test each other's skills out, and you constantly have to watch the fire. I want to make sure I don't melt this. Yeah, and you constantly have to try to stay on top of it. If you're good at something, That's what you want to make money with. You know, learning new things is cool, but stick with the things that you're good at. Like these flint strikers, I can make these all day. Small knives and hooks and, well, yeah, I guess. But for some people, it's hard. It's the best way. Okay, now stretch this out. Just a little bit more. Twisting, turning through the middle. All it is. You gotta really watch it. If you don't pay attention for just 3 seconds, whoo, explosion. You can melt it. Oh, we got real close there. Okay. Now what I want to do, I want to clean up this tip a little bit. So I'm running out of good coal. Okay. Now, got to keep the center up a little bit. You know that you have to adjust the air, and you can't hear the rushing of the airflow. You have to wiggle the air valve to allow all the debris and the clinkers to fall out. The clinkers are waste material in the coal that collects and forms like a glassy material, and it gets hardened, and it blocks the airflow, and they sink to the bottom, and they kind of harden up in there. That's once in a while you got to poke around in there to break them up so that the air can flow back through. Okay, I think we're ready for curling the edges. Just was straightening up the. Let's put it in here real quick, straighten it out with the vise and give it a quick clean up with the file. Got some sharp edges running across the side I don't like. Oh, I just burned my finger. Nice. Okay. Okay. Now, to start working one edge. And I always make this mistake. Chase that up for you. Oh, you guys are having a conversation. Cool. I was like, I missed something. A whole bunch of conversation going on there. So what I gotta do now is I always mess up. When I do the curl, I always have to curl it away so that when I pull it back up, it's in the correct direction that I would like to have it. So let's work on that now. The great advantage of the gas forge, these kind of jobs, I can start 5 or 6 of these at the same time and just leave them in there. They stay at a low temperature. They don't burn up. If I don't, I can only put 1 or 2 pieces of work in here, and if I'm not careful, yeah, they'll be gone. They'll melt. So I've got the forge up to temperature. Now I'm kind of just barely allowing the metal to touch it because I want to heat only the end of the tip so that I can walk it over to the forge and okay, I'll get that up again. I'm going to curl it back. Heat it up again. I want to keep it at a certain temperature where the metal is nice and soft. If it's still orange, but it's not yellow, it won't allow me to bend it evenly. It'll start to get really hard to make a smooth bend, so the curl won't be very nice. So I got to get that temperature close to where I can maintain the control over the metal. Yeah. And to tell you the truth, I'm never happy with it. But luckily I have this tool. I can always adjust it a little bit. Yeah, I'd like to, I think for this job I will need a smaller hammer. I will have to refer to, where is it? So much crap. My ball peen hammer, very useful tool. That's what I usually use at this stage. It's got a little bit more finesse. I can kind of get the corners a little tighter because it's not such a globby tool. Yeah, I guess that's adequate. Okay, we'll curl the other side. 'Just do a quick inspection over here. Okay, no messages yet. Okay, 100% batteries. Okay, got to hurry just a little bit. Oops. I can't read that anymore. I have a big blind spot now from staring into the fire. I'll catch up with you guys in just a minute once I get this curl finished off. Okay. All right, I've got 2 curls. I have to adjust this one. It's not nice. Just real quick. One more heat. There you go. Okay, that's about right. Now, I've got 2 curls like this. I'm going to flip it back up. Yeah, music. Let me scroll up in the chat real quick. See what we got. I missed a little bit from Norway. I don't know what part of it. I could sell knives on Coco 64. What I was planning, once I'm very settled in, it'll probably be towards Christmas time. I have a lot of stress going on, but my big dream was this shop so that I could do that and set up sort of like an online shop, if it's an eBay shop or Etsy shop, something in that manner, and be able to post that link on the webpage and have constant stock of items like this. It'll be things that I'll just make, like every time I fire up the forge, I make 2 or 3 of these anyway. Just on the side. So it's like a constant inventory item. And it'll be where you can build your own kit. You can have just the fire starter. The fire starter would follow. It'll be like a list of add-on items where you can build your own kit. And then I'll ship it out to you with the items that you listed. That's how I'd like to do that. And I need like 300 of these to be able to start that. But I'm not all 100% yet. So this is just, once in a while I get this on, and there's always somebody that's like in my direct environment that, it's nice to just help out once in a while with a little gift. So let's get with this so we get this done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to fold the edge back, fold the arms up to the top. That's going to be the next move. But first, I have to get my fire back in action here. I have no force. There we go. It's the fire brush. Where is the wire brush? I don't know. Where is the wire brush? I found the wire brush. Yeah. The German word for this is Drahtbürste. Yes. I want to clean it a little bit first. Just a little bit. Do it now, yeah. Get to the forge now, do it. Spelled that right. Guten Morgen. Yes, thank you. MZ, you finally made it. Thank you for tuning in. I'll still be here for probably at least another half hour, depending on how long that battery in that laptop can last. Yeah. That's a little joke there for you guys. Ah! That piece of wood doesn't belong there. Oops. What are two professions that you should never hear oops? A dentist and a blacksmith. I think they're the same thing. I don't know. At least they were back in the day. Well, yeah, it would be very cool. I don't think that I would earn a lot of money, though. I honestly say, a blacksmith is a poor. I'm not saying poor, but there's a honeybee just in here now, inspecting what's going on. Just flew in the window. It's up there. I gotta pay attention, don't I? Oh yeah, I do. Okay. All right, off to the forge. Off to the anvil. Okay, I have to heat this up some more. This is hot, but it's not soft yet. As a matter of fact, whoops, I said it again, didn't I will want to look for this pliers right here. Woo! This is my jeweler's pliers when I used to make jewelry. They come in real handy for this type of work. I can sit here and pump the forge. It's not hot enough yet to do that with. A little bit more. Yeah, I don't know. These aren't strong enough. I would need a bigger pair. But I'm going to use the hammer now. I think I'm going to make one that looks like that. What do you guys think? I'm going to keep that bend and then do the exact opposites. Sometimes I push it all the way down to the little like pyramid part, but we'll see. Great choice. Hi, Bob. So what are you creating today? Oh, I'm making a flint striker, MZ, for a friend of mine. He's a Viking guy too, and we just met the other day. I haven't seen him in a long time. And we had a conversation, and he kind of came up to the point where he didn't have one of these. I was like, ooh. Yeah, so great test for my new forge, I said. I didn't say that to him, of course. I just thought to myself. Let's see what it looks like. I can't hold on now to the work piece anymore with this. Change back to the old super grippers. Or not. Not so much, maybe. No, we'll see. Try it out. Yeah. You guys may also notice that the camera quality is much better than usual. I brought my little webcam with me today because I wanted this to be really cool quality. So it's just another plug in the USB port. And so it's not a problem. Not a problem at all. Eventually what I'm going to do is have it to where I can maybe... Now this is kind of like a dream. I need to watch this real carefully here. I need to heat this slowly and talk to you guys. Where I can have multiple camera angles during the live stream. But that's going to be for when I have solar powers and an electrical storage and my Starlink internet on the roof. I have the Starlink internet, but I don't have all the other stuff yet. I still need to learn a lot about internet stuff. How to do all that fancy stuff. There we go. this is dangerous. Dangerous. That girl is so dangerous. Woo! This is not a very good grip on these tongs I have here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of the pliers like I did on the other side to get a nice and neat bend. Twist it around. And then I'll do the rest with the hammer. Oh, very careful. I almost flung this across the room. That's why I probably shouldn't do that. And I'm going the wrong way with the forge, so it's not getting hot. Okay. Just doing some adjustments. Need to find different tongs. All right, we got it all shaped up. Looks pretty cool, I think. Maybe some kind of podcast idea would be awesome to have, like a guest on your channel. Sounds like a discount 90s hairband. Yeah, well, 90s metal is kind of what I used to live. No flinging hot metal, yeah. Different camera angles would be cool, I agree. Trying to use the mouse with these gloves on, it's awesome. Oh, at the internet signal. Audio is coming through wonderfully. I have the microphone. The internet signal seems to be holding up. Let's not jinx it, but you're correct. Okay, let's go scroll back down. My laptop here. Let's see. The battery says I have about 30 minutes left, so let's make this happen. I've got it forged out. I'm going to go ahead and clean it off with the file real quick after I. Yeah, I'm going to clean it off with the file just a little bit, so that when I put my stamp on it, it actually looks really nice. I'm also going to clean up the striking surface with the file, so that works efficient, nice and stinks. So that it works nicely. Something nasty on this file. I don't know what it is. Point now where I got to get all the sharp edges off too, because later when it's hard, I have to use power tools and that'll heat them up. And that's not so good. Oops. Okay, there's like a really bad carbon spot here. I want to fix that. Oops. That's why I don't like to use a file in the back and forth motion. Oh, we almost got it. There's a little spot left. Okay. Wow. Give you a good workout in the arms. But I have a nice flat surface now. I just need to get this. There's like a little bit of pitting, carbon in it. That has to come off. Almost there. I think that's good. Fine tuning there. That's what takes so long. I could knock these things out in about an hour, but they would look nasty. You have to make them look nice, and you're recycling old material, so you have to get. Some people don't like it when you can see what it was before. Okay. Okay. I think that's good. Wire brush work. So, all right, let's take a look. Yeah, I think the rest will be cleaning up with the sanding tool. I do want to see. Okay, I'll probably put my stamp on this side then. Okay. All right. Now my favorite part, we're going to put the stamp on it. Normally, I would heat this up and put it in some sand for let it cool down for about 30 minutes to normalize it, reduce the risk of it cracking during hardening, but that only happens 1 out of 20. So, okay, what we got here? Okay, Bob, thanks for checking in. I missed you there. Hopefully you got to check out there. We're going to heat this up now. I'm going to get the forge ready. And then I'm going to need some more coal. This is probably enough for our job here. Okay. Make sure the anvil is nice and clean so we don't pound any dirt into the metal. You can get this out of the way. This tends to get stuck once in a while. Okay. Should we use this one? I don't know. It's kind of hard to hold. So we're going to put the metal down on there, put the stamp down, prepare for everything. Okay, so when I put it in the fire, I like to hold it here. Now again, I have the wrong tongs, it looks like. Seems you can never get the right tool for the right job here. So I have to pick another pair. Let's go to this pair, see if this really only has to do one more job here. Just put this out, put it down like this, pick this up. No, pick it up like this. I'm gonna put it there like that. Okay, bam, okay. And I'm gonna put it on that side. Okay, very good. I got everything set up. Now we're gonna heat this up and stamp it. Fire kind of blinds you after a while. You gotta take your piece of metal out and look at it. Okay, so I gotta work fast. And now I bent it a little bit. I'm going to turn it around and just kind of. Very good. Take a look at it. Looks all right. Yeah. Now I'm going to get a quick brush. And now for the fun part. We're going to harden it. And then test it. So we're going to get everything out of the way. Got a bucket of water right here. You guys can see that. All right. Action. Really excited. I'll flip it back this way. Grab it like this. Okay, we're going to do that one more time.
Luke, come to the dark side of the forge.
All right, never mind. I thought that was funny. Pay attention. Focus. Focus. A little bit. A little bit. All right, here we go. The moment of truth has last arrived. It's still in one piece. I'm gonna cool it down so I can touch it. I'm going to clean it up a little bit with the DeWalt sander real quick, and then we're going to test it.
Soon, not a women will rule the entire world, but the entire universe.
But I got to start small. Ew, what's that? It's gross. Okay, and now I can touch it. There was something gross in my water bucket, and it's like stuck all over this piece now. Okay, so there it is so far. Okay, MZ, like I said, I was going to probably wait a little bit to open up like a store. And see, I need to I had to have an inventory of at least like a couple dozen of these so that I can actually run the website. So if I make 4 and they sell out like the first 5 minutes, there's no purpose of having like a website running. So what I can do is, I need to see, because I got to figure it out. I'm thinking in a couple of months, somewhere around the winter time, when I have time, when there's no garden work, I can stand in here all night and hammer out flint strikers, 10, 20 at a time in different shapes. And I make the Roman style ones too. People love those a lot. They're just real simple. They're super quick. I cut the file, I pull with pigtail, and I pull it down and twist it, finish, harden it, stamp it, harden it, finished. I'm going to clean this up. My computer is telling me that I am almost out of batteries. It says I have 15 minutes. And no message from Vanessa yet, but she should be rolling in the door any minute. So I want to get this done before she shows up. Our time is valuable, and I'd like to spend some time with her. So I'm going to get this done. We should clean this up real quick. Alrighty, let's see. Woo! All right, need some flint. Okay, moment of truth. All right. That looks like that. I don't know if you can see that. That looks like that. Works like a charm. That works really well. Whew, they sizzle at me. All right, Paul. In case you're watching this, this is going to be yours. But I don't think so because I don't think you subscribe to the channel. So, but he can definitely check this out later. So, all right. Task of the day. All I'm really going to do now is just sit here and talk to you guys for a minute while I wire brush this up a little bit. Let's get some more of the carbon off and the sharp edges. What's real important when you use the let me readjust the camera. Give a quick oops, there we go. So what's real important when you use the there we go, the flint strikers, is that you have a sharp piece of flint. Otherwise, you'll have a poor performance on these. I harden these. I don't anneal them. That means after I harden them, I don't give them some softness back because I want them to strike a lot of sparks. Like you see, this one works great. Now I could use I could put the tip of this back in the forge to soften up the rest of the striker a little bit, so it gives a little bit more stability. In case it drops on the ground, this will shatter like glass. If I throw this on the ground now, I'll have 4 pieces because it's so hard. But they work the best that way. And yeah, so I don't want to lose hardness on the striker because they work so extremely well. And I believe they work even better. For some reason, the red Jasper that I have here at the camp and, you know, and I put in my striker kits, works, I believe, slightly better than the flint. It doesn't dull as quickly, and it throws some real nice long sparks that sizzle, some real hot sparks, which is amazing because I looked up the hardness of the flint, and they're both about 6.4 on the Mohs scale of hardness, so it's really interesting. There must be something in that Jasper that ignites with the spark instead of just the filing off of the steel or something. I don't know. I don't have a hypothesis about that yet, but okay. I'm very happy with this. Took me about 2 hours to make this. An hour and a half because I did a lot of talking and testing the camera stuff. Okay, I think this is finished. Really like to buff up the side with my stamp on it real nice. I guess that will be all for today. Let me put this down. Usually I have that down here. And I do have 2 fire extinguishers within immediate reach of me, so if you guys are wondering. And once I get settled in, I'll have a big pail of sand too. That'll have multi-purpose, but sand is always a good first, oh crap, it's on fire, help. So we're gonna put this in a safe place, right there. I'll take off my gloves. I'm gonna put this fire out because I'm done for today. I'm going to spread these coals out so that they cool down. Bring everything kind of up here. Throw a little water on them. There we go. Turn the air off. All right, put some of the tools away. Gloves back on the spot here. I got a place for them up here. All right, this can go back in there too. Cool. Finito. Cool. All right. Yeah. I have the real, actually, if you'd like to see some red Jasper, just hold on 1 minute. I'll go get some. I have some laying right outside. Wash it off in the water real quick. You can see it. Yeah, there. It's the kind that's got like I don't know if you can see that. It's wet. That's why it looks all shiny. It's a red Jasper. Let's test it. Yeah. Let me close the window. Maybe it'll get dark in here. Maybe that's a little bit better now. The glare from the... Damn, those sparks are crazy. Oh, I just knocked a piece of it off. Look at that, sparks. It's like fireworks. Okay, Curtis Miller. Thank you for tuning in. Where'd it go? All right, what's this here? I'll find it later. Oh, what happened to it? Where'd it go? I want it back. Okay, I think it's, yeah, it's just a little piece that broke off. I guess it was a piece from right there. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, the red Jasper in its raw form, it has to, like I said, the sharp edges are what's important. It has to have a sharp edge for the flint striker to work at its best. So that's a little bit about that. This piece here can probably be making nice jewelry. Tumble it or something. I've got this. It's all, these are still freshly dug up. They're all still wet and disgusting from the ground. Okay. Let me put this down. Dry my hands off. All right. Get the camera. We have to do a formal. All right, everybody. That'll be all for today. No, I don't know how to end the chat here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. All right. Okay, everybody. That'll be all for today. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in and watching me forge this piece of art right there. This it's telling me the battery's about to die, so that's perfect timing. So thank you everybody for tuning in. If you're not already a subscriber and you happen to be new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe, click the like button, and ring the bell so you don't miss any more of this awesome content. Like always, stay safe and see you soon.